It's been a while, right? But yeah, I have some really fun stuff to show you and some new things that I thought were worth talking about. And it's great because they're new things to me, but I've used them, so I can give you some first impressions, some things that I found. First up, on my eyes, in my hand, is the new NaKeD Heat palette. And this was they kept this a really good secret. At least I had no idea this was coming out. It is the new palette from Urban Decay, the NaKeD Heat. And the color lineup got me very excited. And I got this, Urban Decay sent this, and then of course I was over the moon excited. I got the alert that I was getting a package from them. And I was like, my luck, it'll be like a NaKeD 2 palette or something. They're re-promoting that, you know, and but it was this, and I was like, oh yes. So the color lineup, if you haven't seen it, is amazing. This is like, I'm all about the warm tones. I'm all about warm eye looks. I have used this a couple times. I used it yesterday, put a picture up on Instagram. It was a very kind of an everyday light look, and you know, and I had to do it with, you know, my boy in my arms. He was having one of those days where he wanted me to carry him everywhere, so I did my whole makeup look with him. But today I went a little deeper, and the colors are really, really nice. I like them. There was a lot of, you know, chatter on social media about these. I did some swatches for you very quickly before I started this, and as you can see from the swatches, the lineup is, you know, exactly what you see. They're warm colors. There's some super deeper tones here that were kind of a surprise to me because they don't look that deep in the pan, and that was a happy surprise. I used some of those today to kind of smoke my eyes out a little bit. But yeah, my thoughts overall, first impression, I used it yesterday, I used it this morning. I got all crazy, you know, being out and running and everything like that, so I used it again just now. So I've used it 3 times, and I can just tell you that if you like NaKeD palettes from Urban Decay, I think you'll like this. If the color lineup really excites you, which is the driving factor for me, honestly, I think you'll like this. If you've never liked a NaKeD palette, and unless the color lineup is so amazingly attractive to you, I don't think this is going to change your mind. It's on par, I was saying on Instagram yesterday, it's on par with past NaKeD palettes. There's no big change in the formula as far as I'm concerned, as far as, you know, because I use the NaKeD palettes, and, you know, it's the same kind of formula. I don't get excessive. I do get fallout. I do my eyes first, but there was fallout, and it wasn't you know, excessive, but there was fallout, and the blendability and pigment is on par with the other palettes. So this is not going to change your mind, I think, unless the color lineup is really, really, you know, extraordinary to you. Then you might want to try your first NaKeD palette and it be this one. But if you're used to them and you like them, like the first NaKeD palette is like my all-time favorite, you know. That's right up there with the Lorac Pro palette. That's my #1 ever. But yeah, so this isn't going to change your mind drastically, but I think if you really are driven, you know, color driven, and these are the kinds of looks you see yourself doing with your eye, you're going to be very excited, because I know every time I've dipped into it, I'm super duper excited. I really am, because these are kind of where I live and breathe the warm colors. As far as pigmentation, there's a lot about that. I thought the pigmentation was just fine. Again, it's just like the original NaKeD palette to me. No difference, no shock to me as far as the quality. But, you know, like the whole Juvia's Place thing, this is not Juvia's Place pigmentation, but this is very fine, everyday. I think you're gonna like this if you want kind of a in-between, not so much neutral, but wearable. Like, I felt very comfortable going to Walmart after doing my eyes yesterday with this, and it was very, you know, and I would feel okay with this. You know, it's not going to be blues, greens, you know, the Juvia's Place amazing masquerade palette colors, you know, but that's not what this is. So if that's what you're into, they got a lot of palettes coming out. I have one coming now. I finally ordered the Magic palette, and the other one comes out very soon. I think it's the Magic palette I ordered. But anyway, yeah, it's coming out. Now so yeah, those are my thoughts on there. If you have any questions, let me know if there's anything that I didn't cover. Speaking of Juvia's Place, these are amazing. I got the blush palettes, the Saharan Blush Palette, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I'm wearing a color from, let's see, Volume 2. Yeah, I wore colors from Volume 2 yesterday. These are amazing. I say get them. The pigmentation, off the chain, just like the eyeshadows, and they'll last forever. I mean, it doesn't even look like I touched these bad boys yet. It doesn't even, it'll take a while for it to look like I touched these. There is a little, you know, dust up, but that's okay. Yeah, I used the color B today on my cheeks, and yeah, yesterday I used is it Tau? The orange, because I had a very orange look yesterday, orange and brownish look, and I used Zoba. What I like about these is like you can use this as a blush topper kind of highlight. Actually, I used Sola, sorry. I used that. But yeah, the pinky one. But yeah, amazing quality. The pigmentation, exactly what you're expecting, you know, from Juvia's place. They are a little lighter. I shouldn't say the pigmentation is just like the shadows. These are a little softer than the shadows, if you know, in my opinion. They're a little softer, as blushes should be, because you do not want to look like a clown. Now the volume 1 is a little, if you're fair, this might be a little scarier for you, but the volume 1 has gorgeous, gorgeous colors. They're just a lot deeper. Like this one right here it reminds me of my favorite color ever from MAC, and whew, that is good. That is good. Yeah, so it reminds me of that. I don't know, Abby, I think I'm going to try, I haven't tried this yet, but I think I'm going to try this to contour, because I think that would be an awesome yeah, that would be an interesting contour. But then you have, you know, things that you can use as a highlight if you are of a deeper skin tone, like Zara and Lila. So these two, woo, woo, and woo. You know, there are things that you can use. So these are great. They were on Hot Look, so if you want to wait a minute, they'll be on Hot Look again, and you can get an even deeper discount on them. I'm surprised because palettes that have just released from them were on Hot Look recently for a very, very good price. So definitely something to check into. I highly recommend them. Did you see enough of the NaKeD swatches? I'm about to take them off my hand. I have a lot of mascaras to talk to you about, because there have been a lot of mascaras that have come out, and they're going to kind of my favorite thing to review, because I firmly believe, I like high-end mascaras, but I firmly believe the best mascaras are at the drugstore, which is the greatest thing in the world. But before I get to that, I want to talk to you about something that I got today. Used it on my face to put my foundation on before I started this video. I was thinking I was not gonna like this, and actually it turned out really well. It's by the Clarisonic, and the people from the Clarisonic. It's the Sonic Foundation Brush. Have you seen this? I saw this and I was like, are you kidding me? And then I started seeing little videos on Instagram, and I was like, dang it, I kind of am curious. It's $35, so I was like, I don't know. But I went to Ulta today, and I was standing there and I was looking at it, and I was like, I kind of am very, very curious. What will this add to my life? Nothing. It's $35. Well, that's not too bad. It's not like buying another Clarisonic, but that's still some money. So I was like, I'm gonna get it. So I have two Clarisonics. I have the one with the handle, and then this is my newer one that I got last year. This was sent to me for review, and it's really, really nice. I end up using this one a lot more often. But I attached it, and I used it just now to put on my NARS Sheer Matte Foundation. I'm so in love with Sheer Matte. It got discontinued, but I have one jar left. I got 2 jars when I found it was going to be discontinued. I have 1 jar left, and I'm just working that jar day after day. Anyway, so I put it on here and, you know, started it up. And I gotta say, it was very, very airbrushed looking. I put, you know, dollops of foundation everywhere and just blended it out and everything like that. I gotta say it did a good job. So that's my first impression of that. I really kind of liked it. I'm surprised because I was a big old fat hater. And yeah, so I think I like it, and I will be keeping that and using that because that made a very nice airbrush finish. And you know, you have brushes, they'll do a phenomenal job. Beauty blenders are my all-time favorite for foundation, but that was pretty darn good. So there you go. All right, should we get into the mascaras? Well, let's get into 2 lip products that I have tried very recently, this week in fact, and I like. First one is up from CoverGirl. It's the Melting Pout. I have shade 130, and it is Don't Be Jelly. I want to get the kind of nude shade, but when I went back at the store today, this isn't the 130 Don't Be Jelly. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color, and it felt really nice. So I always go with the brights first, and now I'm gonna go back and get a nude because I think it was very, very good. It's a gel liquid lipstick, and I just like it. It was great. There's nothing, you know, nothing fancy, new, innovative, and different in there, but it was just fine for what it was. The other thing, I got these at Walmart. Actually, I think I got 2. I can't find the other one, but the red one that I tried is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and I got shade 20. And this shade is Pioneer. And this was good too. I mean, nice applicator and gorgeous, gorgeous red color. So my first impressions of both of those are very, very nice. And I'm going back for the nude. I think the Maybelline, I didn't like any of the other colors. I got a pink color. It's a little too bubblegum for me, my skin tone. But I think I'm good on these because I don't think there are any other colors I'm interested in. Okay, mascaras. All right, first, really quick, this isn't a revolutionary thing either. Maybelline Lash Sensational is one of my favorite mascaras at the drugstore. And they came out with a new one and it's called Curvitude. I think it's okay. I always end up liking the original best when you can tell a successful mascara because there's all these offshoots of it. But I'm really happy with the original. This is just Curvitude. This is what the brush looks like. And it's, it's fine. I think the original is definitely like my ride or die, but nice. And I saw another one at Ulta just now, another Lash Sensational version, and I was like, are you kidding me? This wasn't even on the shelves really hard. So anyway, I didn't pick that one up, but it is what it is, and I'm sure it's pretty good, but the original is the best to me. This is my first Rimmel mascara that I love, okay? I've tried a bunch of them, not all of them, but I've tried a bunch of Rimmel mascaras, and I've never really found anything that I would repurchase. This is really good. This is the Rimmel Shake It Fresh Clump Free Volume Mascara. And let me tell you, so the display is kind of funny. They're talking about you shake it fresh, you can just... You see that sound? Hopefully you can hear that. And you shake it fresh and use it. Now, this is a wetter mascara than I usually like. Like, we're talking wet, like Falsies wet. That's probably the wettest mascara I've ever tried. But it's wet and it takes a while to dry. So if you have issues with smudging and that kind of a thing, I don't know if you're going to like this. Because it does take some time to dry. And when I say some time, I kind of like really pay attention and after I use it, and don't make any sudden moves. But yeah, other than that, once it dries, I love it. It's a good mascara, but that's the only thing that, hey, if you're not into that, if you think I'm gonna be frustrated that this is gonna smudge on me, or I'm gonna get this on my top lid, and that kind of happens to you regularly, maybe Shake It Fresh, not for you. The other one that's interesting that came out is CoverGirl Total Tease. I didn't think I would really like this. It's okay. It's a little more lengthening than volumizing, which I'm really into volume. Because that Shake It Up, I can get some volume, some thickness, some false, looks like I have false lashes. That's kind of my deal. But I did like this. I wouldn't purchase it again because, again, it is more along the lengthening lines, but I did get some volume with it and some separation that I was very, very pleased with. Let me show you. The brush is the weirdest brush ever. I shouldn't say it's weird. It's just different. And let me just show you here. Oh, gosh. Let me get myself together here. Ooh! All right. You see how it has that one end, and then there's this little edge right here. Little edge right here with some more brush ends, like, right there. So, you can really get into the inner lashes really nice with this. But yeah, again, it's something I wouldn't purchase again. If you are more of a lengthening girl, you might like this more. But yeah, I was happy with it. We'll continue to use it until it's done. But probably wouldn't repurchase. Okay, this is funny story, really quick funny story. So today I was like, gosh, I've been looking for this mascara, the new mascara from L'Oreal. I've been looking for it and I've been like, I haven't seen it. Everywhere I go, I haven't seen it. I've been looking for it for a couple weeks. And so I get, Santino in the car seat, and here comes the FedEx man. And he's got 2 boxes for me. And one of them is from L'Oreal and one of them is from Laura Geller. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I got him in the seat, thank you very much. I love my FedEx man, my UPS man. And I get in the car and I go down to where I think that that has the Makeup First in my area, because I found a new store now where we live that I think is on par with where I used to shop in Annapolis with the, what was it? What is that store called? Bath and Body Works. They used to have everything first because they had a Harmon's Value. Well, I found a store near me that has a Harmon's Values, and I'm really excited about it. And they do seem to have things first. I went there, wasn't there. It's the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I come back home. I picked up that Clarisonic thing. I come back home. I open up the boxes right here. the L'Oreal box. Take your lashes to paradise. This box. And some of these PR things are so cute, you guys. I get a kick out of them. So it's like, take your lash, and then there's all these feathers in here, and there is my tube of Lash Paradise. They gave me some personalized stationery in here. It's really cute. It's C for crystal. So I can send out personal notes, you see? How about that? And I've got stickers for the envelopes, so really cute. And it says, greetings from paradise on the back of the envelope flap. That's really cute. And all these feathers. Santino loved all the feathers. I opened this up, and he opens my boxes with me because he is his mother's child. He loves a box. Anything that comes to the house in a box, he wants in. But anyway, Lash Paradise, really cool. This is the waterproof version, which is nice for summer. I never buy waterproof mascara, but I always have one tube, so here's my one tube. You know, because it does get hot, and you know, your lashes. But yeah, I used this for the first time just now doing my makeup, and I really liked it. It's a decent mascara. The magic happens not on the first round, on the first lay down. It's the second, when you go back in that second time, that's when all of a sudden you're like, pow, there are my lashes. That's what I want. So when you go back in for the second round, is where this is much better. So I'll continue to use this, but I was impressed. My first impression of it, the first time I used it, very good. I look forward to this. Are you noticing that all the mascara wands are looking like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara? Everybody's got their own little version of it that they're coming about. I guess because that was so successful, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. But anyway, this Lash Paradise, I think I will enjoy using, but the others were good. I am so excited that I finally have a Rimmel mascara that I like. Well, guys, I'm going to tape another video right after this. It's going to be, I have a ton of skincare right here. So that's going to be the next video. It's going to be, I'm back weekend. I'll put a video up. This video will go up Saturday and the skincare Sunday. So you'll see a lot of me if you like. All right, bye. Guys, thank you so much. I'm so glad to be able to help you guys. And if you have any questions about the NaKeD Heat, let me know. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.